So the idea is it's easy for me to do a game where I immediately go into the next game because I'm an addict. And I've been off the sauce for a while, but I'm an addict, like other people. So the goal is to look at the games afterwards. And one thing I was talking to Kostya about yesterday is designing what is, could be the aggressive repertoire for black. And that hasn't been totally worked out, but I have some ideas that I'm going to kind of play with today. Nice, Rogues. Where are you from, Rogues? He's being so early. I think I'm a madman. I'm being up here so early. Just a total madman. What is it? It's like lunchtime in Europe. In West Coast, that's 4 o'clock in the morning over there, man. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What's going on? All right, let's go, my friends. I'm going to go until 1,000, then I'm going to get myself a coffee because I deserve it. Because I deserve it. Okay, here we go. UK. All right. I have a dream. I'll tell you my UK dream. There is a tournament. Did we start? Where are my sounds? Oh, there's my sounds. There's a tournament in Hastings that would be kind of fun, definitely fun to go to, that I'm interested in. It's like after Christmas. And I've been really busy recently, but it's been the dream to get that organized. All right, now I think I play here. I'm going to have to double check the file on this one. It's funny, when he was thinking forever, I could sense that was coming. Could have played A3. That's a bad move. What is he doing? Let's pin and win. Maybe H6, G5 now. And then Knight A5. Looks like a good position for me, but I'm just trying to help the guy out. He definitely needs to prevent me from doing Knight D5, F4, that whole business. Oh, that isn't it, boss. No, I could go F4 or I could go Knight D5. Knight D5 is hard to argue with, right? It's just hard to argue with. Well, I'll just back it up, boss. I'll back it up. I'm fine with that. Look at this. Oh, look at this beautiful position. I think bishop B6 loses by force. And if it's not bishop B6, I'm going to play F4 next, my friend. Oh, I'm going to play F4. Now, he doesn't care about anything in his life anymore. Now, the default move would be A3 to save Elbishovsky. But F4 looks very strong and it might just win on the spot. But you know one thing about A3? I want that bishop to still be a part of the attack. I mean, I'm just like, what? I don't have to be a genius here. Now, it's time. It's time, boss. It's time for you to go. Well, this is actually a little bit more complicated. It's not that complicated, buddy. All right. As in always the case with aggressive repertoire, time to do a little calculation. But that's not really necessary. I can just play CB, and the pin is not going anywhere. The pin isn't going anywhere, boss. Yeah, this is death. Oh, he just is like encouraging it. He's like, please hurt me, son. All right, so we got bishop takes, and we got knight takes. They both look amazing. Amazing. Which one do I like better? I mean, it's so nice to get the bishop there. It's just so tasty. And there's just nothing after I get the bishop. He gets a check on d4, and we'll congratulate him on that check. But that bishop on f6, boss, ooh, that's not going anywhere. Give me your check. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me your check, boss. $100 million. I was reading that thing, and I think it might even be 400 million, because at the end it's like, at one point it says 100 million, but then at the very end it's like listing 4 different categories of things for which dude needs to be paid $100 million. So I added them up, and it seemed like 4 times 100 million was $400 million. You know, it seemed like a lot of money. Oh, boss. Thud. These dojo games, man, aggressive repertoire, they end in under 20 moves. What was I saying? Hastings. So Hastings was a famous tournament way back in the day. We're talking about 19th century. And really it would just be an opportunity for me to play in a good tournament. It was very difficult for me at the moment, you know, but I think I'm going to have some time right after that, like that window between Christmas and New Year's. There's a nasty tournament in Vegas, but yeah, I've been to that nasty tournament in Vegas, you know. I've been to that one. There's a better tournament in Vegas in June or something, but that one in Vegas at the end of September is just nasty. Thud. Isn't that mate? Took a while for the computer to realize that was mate. All right, my friends, we're going to 1,000, and I get a coffee at 1,000. Aggressive repertoire, my friends. I wonder if it'll just let me play white. That would be what I want. I just want to play white over and over and over again. And I think I play knight c3. I don't actually understand. I just say I don't actually understand why I play knight c3 there and not d3. In any case, this is the move. Thank you very much. It's a real pain in you-know-what move. The dojo repertoire, man, it poses some real problems immediately. And that, my friends, that ain't it. That ain't it. Cool, yeah. I think Jamil, man, what a punk. That guy is like, you know, he's afraid to play a real tournament. So, you know, he's like, oh yeah, I'll come cheer you on. I never even think about playing myself. But I'll come cheer you on. The jerk. The jerk. All right, boss, I'll take your knight. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Now, does he get a little bit of compensation here? Well, at least we're going to applaud him for that. However, it does invite my horsey in. And my horsey's a very angry individual. That's one of the things about my horsey. He's just upset. Now, he's going to play rook g2. He's not doing anything, actually. It's not even a real threat. And I think I just play d3. If I get real fancy, well, Kraai, don't get over the top, okay? Don't get over the top, buddy. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. He's thinking about it. Cool, Rogues. You should join the program, boss. You should join the program. Let's give him a... Well, what is this guy up to, huh? So it's going to go knight f... Let's just see what happens on knight f6. Let's just see what happens. It's a yard sale is what it is. go. So, okay. Now, to be fair, in this position, this is an example where black can shed material, and I think obviously I'm winning, but I have to be, it's true, I have to be a little careful, you know, if he gets the development advantage. We play again. Finally a black game. Okay, d6, baby. Now here's an interesting question. The repertoire could be to play knight f6 here, but I think more clever, just g6. Just g6. Because this gives me more options. And now knight f6 transposes to El Perco, but we're just going to do this. And then we're going to try the James Altucher Funky Monkey. This is the Funky Monkey, my friends. It's pretty loose. It's pretty loose, baby. It's pretty loose, but it has a very specific plan. I think I always tap him with h6 just to see what he wants. Just a little love tap over there. Okay, we're going to come here. Now, I could have played knight d7 too. Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Hey! It's so cold in here because Smurberg won't let me turn on the heat. Hey, 3 Buzz, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? It's so cold in here. Oh, man, it's so cold. I don't think it's fair that Smurberg won't let me turn on the heat. Is that a thing? You know, maybe other people will be like, it's not about fairness, Kraai. Well, I think it is. I would like some heat. Smurberg. Smurberg, buddy. Can I have some heat? Can I just have some heat, please? All right, Smurberg. I can go e5. I can go knight f6. I can do many things possible. I can go c5. Let's go c5. This is the Altucher method. I'm going to call it that. It's the Altucher method. This is the way the guy likes to play the position. He likes to play c5. I make tacos. There's definitely threats on the horizon. Now, could the guy survive with the move d5? I don't think so. Let's see what happens, though. c4. Maybe I should have played queen a5, boss, huh? Kraai, what's wrong with you, man? I'm blowing it a little bit here. Because now, on queen a5, dude has knight d4. Idiot. Idiot. Come on, buddy. Come on, good buddy, good buddy, good buddy. What are you doing, good buddy, good buddy, good buddy? You know, I don't know. I don't know who I am. What are you doing here, Kraai? Can you just tell me? And furthermore, on queen a5, the guy could play e5. All right, here we go. Develop your pieces, boss. Definitely a game you can't be that proud of here, Kraai. You know? Oh, buddy, that ain't it. That is not it. Ooh, it's gonna hurt now. It's gonna be really painful. I do need some kind of long sleeve vest. Now, if I play 90, I'm going to play 94, so we can talk about the ramifications later, but I'm definitely playing 94. I'm just going to take the rook, because that's what Mama said. That was one of the things she impressed upon me. Now, do not play rook b8, Kraai, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. We're just going to castle. Because that's one of the things Mama impressed upon me. Now, can he get his king to safety? He's saying he doesn't care. Well, boss, I'm going to give your bishop... Well, I don't know, actually. What am I doing? All right, let's just give him a check and see what happens, okay? O'Reilly's Auto Parts. I think we're just going to play knight DC5, next move. Just, we're going to feel good about our lives. It's not going to be that complicated. I don't see a mate. Yeah, I don't see a mate. But I see some big fat knights hanging around, looming. Oh, buddy. Oh, that ain't it. Pop. Now that knight is pinned forever. Now I got knight E5, knight C5. Lots of things. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Where are you going to go, boss? I need more pressure on that knight. Okay, go get that pressure on the knight, boss. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Oh, boss, don't lose on time. You've done this before. Dojo aggressive repertoire. What are you doing? This is not sandbagging. This is a thing called a speed run, my friends. Okay? And we're also in the speed run, we're testing out the repertoire. So I get a sense of like what different players play at different levels. And here they hang their queen. We will get, okay? I know people are upset. We will get to a higher level as we progress. That's the whole idea. Here we go. Now I should have actually, that was a great example of a game I should have thought about a little bit. All right, just follow this weird aggressive repertoire thing, please. Well, now we go. Now we go. A little frisky cry. A little frisky, buddy. Am I going to play H5 next? Maybe. Let's bring our knight out. Oh, look at that. So, hippo. He's playing the hippo. Good. What a nice friendly hippo. Oh, but that's the problem with the hippo. You got to be ready for H4. You can't just let me play H4. Now, HG is good. G4 is good. Bishop E6 is good. Let's go bishop E6. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Let's go queen D7. Oh, boss. Not recommended. Ooh, knight D4 is happening now. I got to put it in. Because Mama said, if you get a chance to put it in, son, put it in. That's what she said. Oh, baby, here we go. Oh, EF, definitely possible, but we're going to go this way. Well, Mama said, if you... Well, wait a second. There's a couple things Mama said in this position. A couple things. She said bishop H3 is a good move, boss. And she said H3 is a good move, boss. Oh, man, I don't even know. It's embarrassment of riches. Which one? O'Reilly's Auto Parts. You know what? None of them. None of them. I understand. You want a knight E2 me. And you kind of want to... You know what, though? I'm going to say no trade. No trade for you, boss. No relieving of el posizione. I come for pain. Now here, I got a lot of good We want this one. Knight c3 though, boss. Now, okay. Let's go here. Okay. It's gonna be a thing on the G file. Oh, baby. Where bishop go? How come he's not lost yet? Oh, or rather, how come the game isn't over yet? That's very distressing. I'll tell you what, Mama said, well, she said a couple things in positions like this. Let's just see what happens if I stick that thing in there. I'll stick it and see what she says about that. I'm not certain. I'm just sticking my knight in. Now you'd think that there would be a rook hanging on e2, and hallelujah, there he is. There's a rook hanging. This guy's super fast, man. Look at this guy. He's a speed demon. Now he's thinking about it. Bishop h3 would have been probably fine. I was too proud, though, to give up my bishop like that. Too proud. Too proud. Bouse. It's all coming now, my friend. It's all happening now. I'm going to bring the lady. Here comes the lady. Oh, I could have played bishop h3. Okay, if you give me a second chance, I'll do it. Life is like, I was just so happy to put the queen on the g file. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Boom. This guy's not going to resign, dude. He's like, my opponent's got 51 seconds. He's not going to be able to do it. Oh, I did it. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Aggressive repertoire, baby. Here we go. Okay. Easy French. Not an easy French. Now, this is just an example of a weird move. I'm gonna pop him and see where he goes. I don't know where he's going. 95, I guess, boss. Well, son, all I know is your knight is going on an adventure. That's all I know about it. Ooh. Maybe kind of annoying. I'm just going to develop, boss. You know? I'm just going to develop. And now I want to pop him back. Thank you very much. And the big fat knight is going to land in your face on d5. However, the game's not as over as it deserves to be. So Kraai, you know, not the greatest techniqueo. But it's a very happy knight. I mean, he's healthy. He's on a good diet. Looking good. Bishop c4, castles, rook e1 next. Now, you'd hope we'd have a knight d6 mate here. That's what he deserves. However, we do not. We do have a bishop, though. Now, do I take like a queen, like a full jerk face? I guess, dude. I guess. Make him play something weird like queen e7, queen g5. It's not pleasant for a peasant. That's all we know. That's all we really know. Now, one of the reasons I played A3 earlier is I wanted to make sure that Queen B4 wouldn't happen. That was inaccurate, allowing Queen E4. Kraai, can you get it together? Oh, Queen E4, Bishop F7, bam! Whoa! What have you done, buddy? I think he might have wanted to play Queen E4. He might have wanted to play Queen E4. He probably heard my stream and was like, okay. Got him. Got him. All right. James Rubio de España. Whoa. James Rubio of España. I got a threat. Oh, he didn't hear me. He's coming for me. It's kind of... Is it spicy? I don't think so. Ah! This is going to be O'Reilly's Auto Parts. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. This is not the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's not going to work or anything, but it's not... I'm just saying it's not the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Because I can't actually play D5 immediately. Good move. Very basic. Very basic. No, that wasn't it, boss. Okay, now I think I can do a variety of things here. Let's. Well, boss, you make it so complicated. You know, could I have taken on C3? I could have. But this just seemed better. You know what I'm saying? O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Now, all right, you got me. I'm going to move my rook. He's going to try to mate me. He's going to try. It's, you know. Oh, well, that's not the move to try to mate me, boss. If you wanted to mate me, you needed something else. I just realized what he was thinking. He's thinking I'm going to take his miserable rook, and then he's going to, like, mate me on G7. No, boss. That's not the way we play this game. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Oh, yeah. Boss, can you take on B2 first and then do it? Come on. Come on. I'm learning some bad habits here. Making me feel all powerful. Making me feel all powerful, beating down the 1,000 crowd. I feel so strong. Nothing can stop me. I'm a bulldozer. Ibarix is here. Nice. Here we go. And on our rivals here, too. Oh, we got the full party. Oh, yeah. You're a viewer. So that's what I'm talking to, too. I don't know about... Oh. Can you say it right, Kraai? O'Reilly's Auto Parts. This guy's just a creeper. He's a creeper, man. Okay, boss. Let's bring in the bishop, because that's what Mama said. Oh. I take. All right, boss. Now it's actually time to resign. Mama said, put the rook in. That's not very friendly, honestly. Not very friendly auto parts. Not very nice. Let's give him a check. Pop! Pop! Oh, we walked right into it. Pop! I don't know. He's been working on that mate theme. He's got a mate idea. He's not going to let it go. Unfortunately for me, that knight if I get the knight to f3, it's not actually mate yet. So I'll tell you what, boss. Just walk your king up a little bit. Then we'll go mate him. Can you guys know that Mr. Pruess thinks he's too good for the mate in twos? Can you imagine that? He's like, I'm too good. I am a master. I don't need the mate in twos. The mate in twos need me. That's the kind of talk he's giving. I gotta find a mate in here somewhere. Mr. Pruess, actually, you know, is this a rook trap? Bam! One of the smartest people I've ever met in a lot of ways, but he's got some of the worst takes. The worst takes. That was one of them. That he doesn't need to do the mate in twos because he's a genius. And then the other one, he said Morphy was a 1900 player. It's just like, boss, it's just so, the things you say, boss. Now you could say to me, Kraai, what about the communism thing? Doesn't that rank on the same level? No, because Pruess grew up in like a whole like situation of communists. So that's a tribal affiliation, you know. So that doesn't, whatever. We all have weird tribal affiliations. It's better to walk away from them. But that's different from a take like, I don't have to do the mate in twos. Morphy was in 1900, you know. That's a different level of dumb. We're going to talk, Dojo Talks today, we're going to talk about the training program reaching 1,000. Totally pumped about it. We're not going to talk about the Neiman thing. Neiman thing is very tribal. Very tribal, dude. People are so tribalistic about the Neiman thing. And Pruess among them. He was, for him, like this lawsuit thing was like the final straw. He was like, this is so dumb. This is so egregious. Take it to the lawyers. And I was like, boss, this is totally predictable, this thing. What are you saying? Totally predictable. All right, here we go. So this is the aggressive repertoire gets the perk. File is very basic. You put your pawn on d4, you castle long, and you mate the guy. That's it. There's no like, nothing else to it. We're just mating. Now here, normally Mama said push the H pawn. And you know what? I'm pushing the H pawn. Okay. So now this is actually a mildly interesting situation. I got knight f3. I got d5. They both look winning. I like knight f3, I think. Because, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Knight c6. Reasonable move. My question about that move is, what about d5? And then what about hg? Opening up Kavutskiy. Now, Kraai, when he plays hg, I need you to refrain from playing queen g5. But now he's just done, lost the knight. The knight is gone, my friends. The knight is gone. And as we say, you're going to trade queens on me, boss? Okay, you win. You win, boss. Congratulations. I've got the piece and the compensation is what I was going to say. No, there's no need. Just keep it simple, Kraai. Don't get too fancy, all right, buddy? Just keep it nice and clean. Nice and clean for Mr. Bean. Pop it up. F5 would be, call it normal, but I'm just going to play F3, bring the Rookski in. Very simple chess. No need to be fancy anymore. Mr. Armen, your boy. Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Here she comes, just a walking down the street, singing do-wah-diddy-diddy-dum diddy-do. She looks good. She looks fine. She looks good. She looks fine, and I really lost my mind. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I was falling in love. Put that bishop in. Di penetratio. Do you have to be talking about the penetratio all the time, dude? It's a family show. It's a family show here. Some Evan Rosenberg legal analysis. That's right, man. I don't think there's much legal analysis, dude. I mean... So anyways, so one of the people in the dojo was like, oh, of course we're going to talk about the lawsuit tomorrow. And I don't know. I mean, I'm happy. The scandal was interesting. It still kind of is. But the lawsuit itself, I felt eminently predictable, dude. And what are you doing, boss? What is this guy doing? Well, boss, I mean, all right. If you want me to put it in, Mama said I could. Okay. That wasn't actually a great move because now King F7 and I have to reorganize a little bit. Well, boss, that isn't it. Pop! Give it all to me, baby. No, I said pin and the win. Anyways, very predictable situation. Yeah. 956. That's hard. Look at that. 5 points. Well, okay. That's right, head on arrival. That's true. DM Hokie wants some real chess. DM Hokie, are you already at work, boss? Or are you kind of like just hanging out? DM Hokie's probably looking at my layout here, and it's just like, man, this is not a good layout. Now, this is an interesting question I actually haven't addressed too much here. What to do when dude does this lame-o bishop e6 thing to me? It's definitely plausible. So the bishop on e6 is his best piece, unfortunately, for him. You know what we're going to do, boss? We're going to do it this way. Whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Everybody with the a5, and it was instant, too. It was instant. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know, man. Now c6. Now, boss. All right, we'll take it. Now we'll take it. And we'll bring our knight in. This is miserable. All right, I'll take it, boss. If you want me to take it, boss, I can do this for you. Okay, now we're going to Castleovich. He's going to get a check. It's okay. It's okay. Give me your check. Home on Fridays. Nice. Knight g5 looks really rough. We're going to say amongst the categories of rough, Knight g5 looks really rough. Really rough. One tier, one sub to ChessDojoLive's community. Thank you very much. Here it comes. Now somebody, Ed, was calling the bishop the most phallic of all the pieces. Oh, Kraai, you got to talk about it. But look, the octopus, my friends. Now, I understand the whole thing that Ed's saying. Okay, we all understand what he's saying. However, this is pretty special. Okay? This is pretty special. He wants me to go back. I'll go back. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I'll take it. Now, that knight is mean, man. That's mean. No, we're not doing a rematch, boss. No, 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 no. We're on our way. Renga, I don't understand it, dude. It's kind of funny, but I don't understand what you're saying, man. That dojo agricultural representative? That's some deep thinking. I don't know what that even means, man. Here we go. All right, here we go. Now this one, I have limited experience. Oh, well, boss. Well, boss. Well, boss. These people, some of them, they're just moving and they're just not even thinking. Oh, the ag rep. Rengat, don't listen to Seth. That's pretty dumb, dude. It's pretty obvious that that's not the smartest thing Seth has ever said. Now, am I winning El Nido with B4? Mama said yes. Mama said yes. This little speed run, it's giving me an excuse to play Blitz again. Let's just say it. It's kind of fun. Now, don't trade queens, buddy. Oh, man. All right, go put your 90 in there. 90 knight. 90 knight. Put your 90 in. There's a yard sale with this dude, man. There's just a yard sale over here. Bring in the Bishovsky. Check to the miserable king. Just fix my junk. So sometimes, actually, at this level, you just get people who are hanging all their junk, man. Whereas other times, it feels like they're thinking. Now, actually, when you think about it, like, okay, 9-12. He probably has some skills to separate him from the 600s we were playing earlier, right? I know some people might like cry, it's a 900, he's dumb, blah, blah, blah. No, it's got to be, something's going on. Something's going on. All right, boss, what do you want here? The full lame-o move would be knight d5. That'd be full lame-o. All right, let's go full lame-o. I'm not. Oh, wait. A draw? No, boss. I had to watch out for bishop g4. He offered me a draw. No, boss, there's no draw here, man. Oh, he's being kind of annoying. There is no draw here for you. You will be feeling blue. Oh, man, this is just... Now, Kraai, you're not finishing this off in any kind of convincing fashion. It's got to be said, buddy. But on the other hand, do I want to draw? He offers me a draw, buddy. Let's just start taking everything. Do I want to draw? That's how he separates himself from the other crowd. He's got a meanness. He offers draws in positions like this, dude. You know, I guess that's something. Now give me all your pieces, Fishaza. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. I don't know, boss. No, you can't have my knight. No, thank you very much. Will I stalemate him? I might just stalemate him. All right, Kraai. Now look. You are a master of the Polgar mates. Now, let me just say something. David Pruess is too much of a fancy man to need to do the Polgar mates. He's a master. He's seen the patterns before. He don't have to do it. He's like LeBron. He doesn't have to practice layups. I bet LeBron practices layups, dude. That's the other thing about it. I think LeBron practices layups, dude. But Pruess don't need to practice no layups. He's a master. Checkmate! He offered me a draw again. All right, here we go, boss. Real ginger carrot. The funky monkey, man, it gives me a thrill down my spine every time I do it. Gives me a funky monkey. That's just what the alt teacher does, okay? That's what he does, okay? Well, all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's say I've got to be worse here. Got it, right? This has got to Kavutskiy worse. Let's go. Here she comes, just a walking down the street, singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Real ginger carrot. All right, boss. Mama said, pop him. Pop him open. Now you're saying that you don't care. Not very nice. Okay, not very nice. Because caring is sharing. All right, bring your knight out. The obvious questions are, is my bishop on b7 so bad? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can't be given. Oh, as a pre-move. Pre-move. Well, put him in his hole, boss. Maybe that's not the best move. But anyways, I just felt that was a fancy thing for me to do there. Queen b6. Did bishop h6 win the exchange, boss? Oh, man. Idiot. Idiot. Rook c8. Well, I'm a really fancy man. I just want to put the rook opposite the queen because saw that in a book once. Hey! Don't disrespect the dojo here, all right? Come on. Smurberg, it is so cold in here, boss. It is very cold in here. And, dude, I just want to turn on the heat, okay? I don't want a lot in my life, but I feel like this guy is like, let's go through the logic. Well, you're not going to get my rook for the bishop. You can have for a pawn, though, boss. You can have for a pawn. I don't know. Let's bring our guys out. Do what diddy dum diddy do. Sing and do what diddy dum diddy do. She looks good. She looks fine. She looks good. She looks fine. Really lost my mind. La 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 la. Check to the miserable king. Check to the miserable king. I come across the fabled opening prep traps yet? No, I haven't, Rengar. I haven't. But I've worked out this dojo repertoire pretty good. Pretty good. We're at 979. I get a break at 1,000. Thank you very much. And a celebratory dance. Making it that far. Here we go. Pretty soon, though, actually, in terms of fabled traps, we're going to get, probably as we go up the ladder, we're going to get people who know something. And then that's when later, like this, come on. Later, I want to, I want to do some research. Some research into the good, the bad, and the ugly here. All right, boss. Well, this is an exciting momentito. Let's go. Now that's a ballser. Hey, and you have to talk about ballsers all the time, buddy? Does it always got to be in such language? No, it doesn't. It doesn't, Kraai. It's a family show. You don't always have to be talking about balls. All right? Jeez. Talking about balls. Check to the miserable queen. Mama said that when you've got the development advantage, you should try to open the position. So that's what we're doing. Now a sane person might play queen takes. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm not thrilled, Kraai. I'm not thrilled by it, okay? See, you should have been wasting this fool. And now what? The game's on? Man, the crowd didn't want this, dog. He might even be better. He might even be a touch better. Oh, you're stinking it up now, boss. You played 94, now you're worse. Oh, 95, that wasn't it. Where are you going, buddy? We were falling in love. Intermezzo? Intermezzo. Now here's the thing. On knight a1, knight f7, I don't think I've done myself a favor, so we're just going to take this bad boy. Game's still not over. It deserves to be over, but the game is not over, my friend. Ooh. Check to the miserable king. Bishop to the bishop. Now, am I threatening something? Might be threatening knight c6. Ooh, that wasn't it, boss. Check to the miserable king. Check to the miserable king. I'm just going to bring it downtown. I don't have a lot of knowledge. I just know that when you can go downtown, you probably want to go downtown. And he's saying, I don't appreciate all of this. Oh, Kraai, what have you done? What have you done? Uh-oh. You're really stinking up the dojo now, boss. Oh, gosh. I got a little frisky, and I paid for it. Ooh. we got to win it. Now you really stunk up the dojo. All right, Kraai, pull it together. You have officially lost control of the game to an under 1,000 player. Okay? This is not what we wanted. Give him a little love tap, Kraai. Give him a little love tap. This is not what we wanted, man. Just see where he wants to go with his Bishovsky. Advance El Pano. I see you, boss. Let's do this and see what he wants. Dang, this is not what we wanted. Now, knight f4 was El Intenzione. Man, what have you done, Kraai? Can he get away with G3? I think not. I think this is going to be welcome to the dojo, buddy. I think it's going to be welcome to the dojo. Play King G5, buddy. Come on. You know you want to. Play King H4. I don't know what you're going to do, boss. Oh. Check to the miserable king. Now, Bishop f6. Could he continue the game with L Bishop f6? He's going to try to continue the game. All right, Kraai. Now, let me just talk about this for a second. Obviously, Bishop f6 wins, but we want more. We deserve more in this position. Oh, we don't have more, boss. Pop. Pop. Now, King G6 might be the move. King G6. This is gonna get hot, by the way. Rook D1 is also a move. That one I don't believe in. The answer is no. This guy's putting up a pretty good fight, though. Pretty good fight. Okay, there you go. Unfortunately for you, boss, you're not really threatening anything. This guy's really coming for me, man. Wow. Under 900 crowd, dude. Pretty spicy. All right, let's get out of this little bind. G5, G6 is mate. C2 is going to come. C1 is going to come with check. Check to the miserable king. Now, rook G1 might be the stunner move, so that there's no rook F1. Bang! That's going to hurt. Now, Pruess didn't know that mate because he doesn't do his mate in twos. Now, my friends, what do we got? 986. That was hard, dude. 938. That guy was bringing the heat, dude. He was bringing the heat. It's getting a little. It's definitely. This is interesting. It definitely gets a little bit hotter as you go up the ladder. I assume a lot of these guys are just going to hang their pieces, but like once in a while, you're going to get a dude like that, and it's going to get hot. This is unfortunately a mating attack. No, that isn't it, boss. Okay. Well, I don't understand though. I dig. Bishop c5, obviously a move. But how about I just stick that thing in there? You gotta always be talking about the stick in the end, right? All that stuff. Now, h4 is the default though. Let's go. Now, bishop on d7 is nobody's friend. F3 would have been not dumb either, because now I have to deal with. There we go. Wait a second. So he's going to move the bishop, and then what are you going to do, buddy? I have to think. I didn't want to think. I didn't want to think, man. Just go. Just go. A little bit of a weenie thing, what you're doing. On bishop g4, what is your flat? Oh, that wasn't it. The lady has arrived. The lady has arrived. All right, knight d5 looks good. Well, I'll play knight d5. Oh, I just realized this. I allowed that, dude. I allowed that. Starting to sync up the dojo, my friends. My moves are a little random feeling here. That, however, I don't believe. The answer is no. Kind of hot. Kind of hot. All right, here we go. Pop. It is probably a mate threat, but since I've done my mate in twos, I know that it's not a mate yet. Pruess wouldn't know that, though, because he hasn't done his mate in twos. But he doesn't need, that's what you got to understand about Mr. Pruess, though. He doesn't need to do his mate in twos because he's a master. All right. Normally we'd say that this is mate. Okay, that's what we normally say in a position like this. It would be nice if you could prove it, boss. Now, if I had done my mate in twos, I'd be able to prove this mate. However, I'm going to make life a little simpler for myself. Question is king d5, bishop c4, king takes, queen d3. I don't see a mate, but this is the simple. I had to prevent knight d4. This is either winning the queen or mate. It's probably mate. It's probably mate. It looks like mate. Tastes like mate. It's probably mate. Oh, man. I'm just going to take the queen like a weenie. Let's do that. Oh, come on, Kraai. Does it have to be this way? What was written by knight f4 to avoid losing the exchange? What was wrong with knight f4 to avoid losing the exchange? I don't think. I think after knight f4, I was winning back the exchange. But earlier, I had definitely blown it because I lost the exchange in knight d3. Oh man! All right, if I win this one, boom, I get a coffee break. That's part of the rules. Actually, I might have to end it because I got a lesson at 9. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, here we go. Bob. Oh, he's playing my system. Iron River. He's coming fast at me. So now knight g4 is kind of a threat. I can also play d5. That's an interesting move. I got an idea though. Just do it anyway, man. Yeah, I feel ya. Oh, he doesn't care about anything. That's an interesting position. Like maybe after f5, I have to think about it or something. I don't know. That wasn't it. It is like clockwork, man. Oh, you blocked you. He blocked you, boss. What have you done? He's blocked you. You idiot. Oh, gosh. That was bad. That was bad. I missed that completely. It might be time for a break. Might be time for a break. Now, am I still winning this? It would seem so. It would seem so. Get rid of his good piece. Bring the lady over. And say, it's Dr. Grover. Now, Mr. Rook, you will never move again, buddy. Now, here's an interesting little momentito. We call this move clearance move. Clearance move, thank you very much. Oh, baby. Now, Pruess doesn't know about this one because he hasn't done his mate in twos. Yeah. Well, maybe someday he'll learn. He needs to do his mate in twos. Now, Kraai, did you miss that move or something? Did you miss it or something, man? I don't know. Well, we're coming in. We're going to continue the train. Maybe you should play bishop e6. How come this game isn't over yet? That's what I'd like to know. It probably is just technically over. However, it is surprised that you must still work in this position. That's just what Mama said to do, so we're doing it. As Bruce Guy's real bad apple, dude. But he's a genius, though. He doesn't have to do his mate in twos. All right, buddy. Mama said push him. That's one of the things she was famous for saying. All right. Bring him in, boss. Bring him in. Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. Write him out. Write him in. Rawhide. I'm going to take this bad boy. And we're just going to see what you want here, son. Don't take on D7. Refrain from that temptation. Refrain. Refrain from that temptation. You don't want to do it. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. Check to the miserable king. Is Yasser my mom? Don't talk bad about Yasser, dude. There's a couple rules in the chess community, and one of them is you never say anything bad about Yasser. All right? Guy's a legend. What are you going to trade queens on me for, boss? No! Ouch. Hi, Chihuahua. Watch this one, friends. Now, Mr. Pruess, if you're watching, if you'd done your maiden twos, you'd see the following pattern. Check to the miserable king. He's a genius, though. He doesn't have to his maiden twos. Doesn't have to. You guys, I wanted to go to the full 1100 today, and I might be able to come back later. But I gotta get ready for the altitude, man. He's the one that made me play the funky monkey. He's the one who made me do a lot of these moves. But we'll say with these guys that it's gotten to now the point where it's, instead of being under 20 moves, it's about 30 moves. And that one guy was really giving me the business. Let me just briefly look at what happens here. I thought that knight d4 was more interesting here. And I did feel this was losing for him, but it's still, yeah, it's kind of complicated. Now here's the thing, if I don't immediately do the g4 stuff, he will be able to play f5 and maybe live. So it does make some sense that I played this. Wait a second. So what I should have done is kept the tension here. And I know why I didn't do it, because I was like, maybe knight g3. Knight g3 is ridiculous. So then in this position, knight f4, I go back. Okay, so I need to not let this speedrun make me lazy.